So often we have the right sacrifices, but we're offering it to the wrong idols in our life. So often we spend all of our time and all of our energy and all of our money running here and running there and doing this and doing that and being involved in all the things of the world that we offer up our sacrifices that we have unto a wrong altar. And then we come in on Sundays and we barely drag ourselves into church and we don't feel like worshiping because we're gift slap out from the week that we've had running around in the things of this world, that we offer very little sacrifices to God down at this altar where it should be offered. So we have the right sacrifices in our life. We might have the right work ethics. We might have the right things that we're willing to give of our time and give of our energy and give of our money, but we offer it up to the wrong idol in our life. And when we do that, then we're out of order with God. And when we're out of order with God, then it's hard for God to bless that. We find ourselves exhausted. We find ourselves unfulfilled. We find ourselves lacking. We find ourselves wondering why we can't hear from God, why we can't feel His presence, where He's at, why God's not moving in us and through us like we think that He should. Could it be that we're laying our sacrifices at the wrong feet of an altar? If the Lord in heaven had His balance, His weight balance, and He said, for Misti, how many things of this world has she done for them? And He started laying those weights on there. How many things this week has she done for God? And He started laying those weights. What would balance out? I'm afraid that all too often when most of us, and I'll speak for myself this morning, that the world would way outweigh the sacrifices I've made for it than the sacrifices I've made for God. Because I spend my time and my energy running after and doing all these things, and y'all don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that in the proper way. If it doesn't hinder God, if it doesn't hinder your time with God, if it doesn't hinder the things of God. But God, like I was saying, He always has a plan and He always has a purpose, and He's trying to take us higher and He's trying to take us to greater things, and He's looking and He's wondering, where are my people? Where are my sacrifices at the altar? Where are the things that you're willing to sacrifice for me, that you're willing to lay down for me? We'll call a work day at the church and we'll run around and we'll do all these things for everything else, but we can't manage to come up here and work for God. Y'all, there's something wrong. We'll do all these other things. We'll spend all of our time and all of our energy. We'll spend our money running after this and giving to this sports program and that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against that, but it's in the right order, in the right things. And all too often we find ourselves having the right sacrifices, but we lay them at the wrong altar.